Hi, y'all. Weekly wrap up here. I'm super excited for this week. I'm excited that it's the first of the month. I hope that everybody is printing out their charts and is charting their promotion. If you're here with us on Tuesday, we're going to chart every single person's promotion that comes to the training. We're going to focus on that. We also have a fun quiz that we're going to be doing at the training. I'm not going to try and trick you with the questions. These are things that you should know already. And we are going to be giving away prizes for your wrap party setup. So we'll have jewels and diamonds and things like that. The person who does the best is going to take home a leopard print tablecloth for your wrap party setup. So that should be pretty fun and exciting. I also want to do testimonials for our team. I want to put you on video, sharing your video testimonial, which is something that we can all use to share with our people too. So come prepared, get gussied up, put your makeup and lipstick on, and we're going to videotape your testimonial if you are so willing. Okay, so the other thing that I want to go over is customer service. Customer service has been a bit of a challenge for several reasons recently. Number one, we've had defining gel on back order all summer long. Let me give you a perspective on that. When the demand increases for that product, it is an herbal botanical product. The plants can only be grown as fast as they grow naturally. Okay, so when demand increases, understand that there's farmers on the other end that have to come through and produce. So just keep that in perspective. You know, as we kind of complain a little bit that defining gel has been on back order, you want to have the same quality product every single time, and ItWorks is not going to compromise on that. Now, what they probably are working on doing is engaging more farmers to produce their product, because really that's the only thing that they can do. And I will also tell you that when Melissa first started with ItWorks, the body wraps were on back order for 6 to 8 weeks, and that has not been the case with our defining gel. So let's just be patient. Defining gel is in demand because it works on sunburns and bug bites, and obviously we call it liquid gold for a lot of reasons. So then the other issue that we've been having is the business builder kits have had to delay in being shipped, and the reason for that is because the defining gel has been on back order. They also omitted the fab wrap from some of the business builder kits initially too, because they were having a hard time fulfilling that. They just wanted to get the kits out and going. But what I want you to know is ItWorks is always going to make it right. And they only started adding the mini defining gel samples in the business builder kits in May. Okay, so there are a lot of us who never even got mini defining gel samples. So count yourself lucky if you got them. But one thing that they're doing is they're giving you a $20 product credit in lieu of the mini defining gel samples. I know it's great to get them, but you know what? They gotta get things organized and not deal with the backlog of activity. So what you're going to do is take your business builder kit and you're going to look at the lot number on the bottom. You're going to submit a support ticket with your lot number, and then they will assign the $20 product credit. Okay. And if you run across any other customer service issues, like, you know, you get a challenge with a customer, or a challenge with an order, or shipping was delayed or whatever, make sure you call customer service, because the one thing I know about ItWorks is that they're always going to try and make it right. I've never had an instance where they did not overcompensate for whatever wrong took place. If you feel like you're not being served on the front lines with whoever picks up the phone, please ask for a supervisor. I always do. If I get on the phone with someone who sounds like they're new and I'm making a request and they're like going, okay, I'll say, I'm sorry, are you new? And they might say yes. And I'll say, okay, great. Can I just talk to a supervisor, please? I'd appreciate it. And don't do it. Don't be rude. I just don't always want to be part of the training process. You know, sometimes our hold times are so long that I just don't have the time to train somebody, right? And so I'd rather just make sure it gets done right the first time. So I'll always ask for a supervisor. The other thing is that if you have a challenge with customer service, if you have great service, you can use our smiles and suggestions under the support tab and create a ticket and let ItWorks know that somebody's doing a really good job for them. If you have somebody who on the other side is not doing a great job, you found that their tone was a little aggressive, or they seemed a little impatient, or maybe they didn't say something that was so complimentary or something, you can also let them know via the smiles and suggestions option under the support tab. You can create a ticket for that as well. And then I also want to make a comment on the hold times. Yes, the hold times are frustrating. Okay, they've had long hold times ever since I started in September, and it is a frustrating deal to have to go through that. But I want you to hang in there, and I want to give you a perspective. So ItWorks adds more than 5,000 new loyal customers on a daily basis. We also add an average of 1,000 new distributors on a daily basis. Honestly, it's always going to be a challenge when they're growing this rapidly. Every time I've made a comment about the hold times, they always get back and say that they are hiring and training more people as we speak. So they are aware that it's a challenge, and they are working to remedy it. But when we're under such demand like we are, it's just a difficult challenge keeping up with that growth. So I'm just going to encourage you to be patient, but I do want you to voice your concerns as well. Like, all of the calls are recorded. So I keep track of how long I'm on hold. And then when the rep gets on the phone, I'll say, hi, my name is Sarah. I just want you to know that I've been on hold for 26 minutes. I just want you to know I've been on hold for 32 minutes. I just want you to know that I've been on hold for 38 minutes. And I don't make it a point like it's their problem. It's not their fault. But because the calls are recorded, I just want to make it known. And then I'll also go back into my eSuite, and then I'll submit a support ticket. Now, in the past, they've actually issued me a $10 product credit because of the hold time. So I'm just telling you, it might be worth your effort. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to cover today. Is I'm excited about the team training coming up on Tuesday. We have a quiz. We're going to be charting you. And then I also wanted to just discuss the customer service challenges. If you have any more challenges with it, or if you have any more questions with it, just please post your feedback on this thread, and then we'll handle it from there. If you ever feel like you need help in resolving a customer service issue, just private message me. I'm totally glad to help you out. We had a distributor not that long ago who ran into a customer service challenge, and she didn't feel like it was handled properly. So she reached out to me, and I was like, no, that's not appropriate. You should contact the supervisor. And sure enough, she did. And the supervisor said, no, that's not our protocol. He was a new rep, and we are going to be, making those necessary corrections. And then they compensated for what her challenge was. So the one thing I do know about It Works is they will make it right. They will make it right. So that's why I have no problem, and I have all the confidence in the world to continue on with my business, even though we have to, struggle a little bit with some hold times and some, product shipping delays and whatever. Overall, they make it right. So anyway, that's the weekly wrap up. I hope you are having a great week. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. If you have any questions, let us know, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.